Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at what you experienced in 2023, where you're at right now, and what you can expect moving forward into 2024. I've pulled the overall energy, clarified those messages, as well as the overall theme. We'll jump into that in a second. I have the tarot deck already shuffled, as well as the decks that I'll be using in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. Last thing, please remember that these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So do please remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation and leave what does not. All right, Cancer. The theme of your 2023 year was embracing uncertainty with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel as if there was a lot of uncertainty that you were experiencing in 2023. Now, whether this was uncertainty that you chose yourself, as in maybe taking risks in your career or in your business, or this was uncertainty that you were kind of pushed into by the universe. Maybe you feel like you didn't have much of a choice. Now, the Knight of Pentacles to me is a slowly but surely kind of energy. Like you've made slow progress, you've made small progress, but you are surely making progress. And I feel as if right now you're having a hard time like feeling that way, or not that you don't see that you've made progress. I just feel like it doesn't feel like you're where you currently want to be, because you have patience with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And so I feel as if because this is an energy of feeling as if you're getting back way less than what it is that you're giving, feeling unreciprocated. But you have this patience card. The universe is asking you to be patient during this time, during this period of feeling kind of, in this lack of reciprocation, not getting what it is that you feel you deserve, not making progress in the way that you expected, whatever the case might be. Because the overall theme of the reading is, I know that my journey will have highs and lows. I am aiming for progress. So I feel like this is all about small little bits of progress that eventually kind of lead to you getting to where you want to be. Because in your immediate future, you have beginnings with the Seven of Swords. So there's some new beginnings here in your future that are hidden from you. It feels as if 2024 is kind of a year of new beginnings for you. And I feel as if these new beginnings are a result of this energy that you've been kind of experiencing in 2023. But let's jump in. Let's dive into these messages and go a little bit deeper. What does Cancer need to know about their 2023 energy? What does Cancer need to know regarding their 2023 energy? Star in reverse with the Devil in reverse. Okay. You were working through a lot in 2023. It kind of feels as if this 2023 year was a year of like self-improvement. Maybe facing habits that aren't good for you, facing patterns that didn't necessarily serve you, and kind of addressing the root of that. Now, whatever that resulted in was the uncertainty. But it does feel kind of like this year of self-improvement, and maybe you feel as if you've made a lot of improvements in your life and to yourself, but you haven't yet really seen the results of those improvements. This is for Cancer's 2023 year. Cancer's 2023 year. This is for Cancer's 2023 year. Maybe. What Cancer needs to know about their 2023 energy. There's a Six of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords. So yeah, definitely not feeling as if you are where you want to be. having a hard time trusting the universe. And I feel like you've been trying maybe to trust the universe, trust yourself, especially with this uncertainty kind of energy. But I feel as if it's like you haven't seen the payoff of that yet. Maybe a little bit. I'm not saying you haven't seen any good things in 2023 whatsoever, but it just feels as if there's this lack of seeing, and I said this a few times, but seeing the payoff of the work that you put in, to the extent of the work that you've put in, to the extent of it. What Cancer needs to know about their 2023 year. But, embracing delayed gratification is a difficult thing to do, right? Being able to put in the work to make the best changes for ourselves, to embrace that uncertainty, and kind of through those periods where you're in the uncertainty, you're in the unknown, that's kind of when a lot of our fear and our anxiety about whether or not we're going to get there or good enough or whatever the case is comes out. What Cancer needs to know about their 2023 energy. Ooh. Because, you have this idea. The Nine of Cups is like what you desire. And I feel as if you experienced a lot of triggering around what it is that you desire, because it feels as if, you know what this energy feels like? It feels like no matter how hard you try, it feels like you can't get to where you want to be. Like, not saying that that's true by any means. That's what it feels like to you. That's where, I don't know if this is like frustration or just like, and I'm not saying you're giving up. I don't feel that energy at all. I feel like you're very much continuing to go on. I just feel as if, a journey is really about highs and lows. I posted something to my Instagram that this is reminding me of. It was like this up and down graph, but it was trending upwards, but it was moving up and down in an upwards trend. And it was like highs and lows. And then like on like the second low, it was like where most give up. And then highs and lows. And then on that second low, or on that next low, that it pointed out, it said where more people give up. And then it was like highs and lows, and then high all the way up to like your goal being complete or wish being fulfilled or whatever the case might be for you. So when we're, embracing uncertainty, working on ourselves, doing the best that we can, we have to learn that the success that we desire is certain. The ability for us to attain the success or the wish fulfillment that we desire is guaranteed, as long as we believe in that and don't give up on it. And that's what I feel is in this energy, and what I very much like about your energy, Cancer, is it feels very very determined. I'm not, I don't necessarily feel like you're giving up by any means. I just feel as if it's been kind of challenging to keep pushing forward, but not really feel as if you're getting where you want to be. But you are, right? With the Knight of Pentacles. Again, that's the slowly but surely energy. But what does Cancer need to know about where they're currently at? What does Cancer need to know about where they're currently at? Patience with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The instability right before a new beginning. It's almost as if, I really do believe that most people give up right before it happens for them, right? I do feel as if you're experiencing some instability, maybe financially, maybe emotionally, maybe just not knowing how you're going to be okay, when you're going to be okay, if you're going to be okay, when you're going to get to where you're trying to go. And I feel as if your current kind of circumstances make it feel as if, it's like this energy of like, oh, it's never going to happen. And I'm not saying you haven't seen any progress, right? But I do very much feel as if it feels like this new beginning that you desire, a new beginning of abundance or love or stability, it feels further away than you would like it to feel at this point in the journey. Like you feel like you should be closer. And oftentimes that's when we kind of create a lot of suffering for ourselves, is when we think that we should be somewhere that we're not, or that our life should be something that it isn't. So give yourself some grace here for the effort that you have put in, because I do feel like you're on the right track. I just feel as if it's just taking some time. What does Cancer need to know about their current energy? Patience with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Obstacles. You're just facing obstacles. Now, I don't want to downplay what it is you're experiencing, but I do feel like you're facing some obstacles, and I feel like those obstacles are making it really hard for you to see things clearly and see that things really are working out for you. This Nine of Wands energy is very much this energy of like, the closer you get to the end of a cycle, the harder that cycle gets. That's why most people give up right before it happens, is because the closer you get, the harder things become. The more obstacles you face, the more lack or loss that you're experiencing. And that's why most people, have a tendency to kind of give up on themselves or their path and fall back into old habits or patterns or whatever the case is because they're really being tested in that moment. I kind of feel, Cancer, as if this is like, as if you're, I don't know if you're like going through, if 2020, I don't want to say 2023 was like a test, because that sounds really weird, but it feels as if what you're needing to understand is the effort that you're putting in 2023, it's going to pay off, but it's not going to pay off immediately. And what you do between the time that it hasn't paid off and you've put in the effort and the time to when it does pay off, that's what's the most important, is kind of embracing the lows when there are some, which I feel like you might be kind of experiencing right now, or were experiencing kind of in your recent past. Those will eventually turn into highs. The universe always maintains balance. There's lows, there's highs, there's good, there's bad. And so I feel as if right now might be a period of kind of feeling a little bit in lack, or like you're not where you want to be. But I do feel as if right now is just a time to have patience, not give up on yourself, not give up on your dreams, and kind of keep trucking moving into 2024. Maybe taking the holidays to relax a little bit, take some time to yourself. Current energy for Cancer, please. Current energy for Cancer, please. What Cancer needs to know regarding their current energy. Right now is a time to really make sure you're taking care of yourself. Sometimes when things don't happen the way that we want them to, or in the time that we want them to, we feel as if the universe is asking us to try harder, to put more energy in, to sacrifice more. This is not a time to do that. This is not a time to burn yourself out. This is a time to make sure that you are balancing, doing what you need to, taking care of things, and taking care of yourself too. Because with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like, you've planted the seeds. You've been planting the seeds. But just make sure that you're balancing that with taking care of yourself, because I feel like that's going to be really important moving into 2024. So because there's a 10 of Pentacles right there. Like, this feels, it's like you've planted the seeds for the abundance, for the goal, for the end result. But you're needing to, it's like the universe doesn't want you to try harder. It wants you to trust more. It's kind of what it feels like, especially moving into this new year. So let's see what Cancer can expect in 2024. Beginnings with the Seven of Swords. This is for Cancer's 2024 year. What Cancer can expect in 2024. What Cancer can expect in 2024. The patience paying off. Temperance. Seven of Swords in reverse. So that's it's almost as if these new beginnings being revealed, right? The Seven of Swords is kind of what's hidden, what's being kept from you, what you can't see, what's possible, but what's kind of being, what you feel you're being held back from, or whatever the case is. it's almost as if patience pays off. Your patience pays off. And that patience paying off, is this new beginning. So let's see, what new beginnings can Cancer expect? What does this new beginning look like for Cancer? I'm gonna shuffle. What do these new beginnings look like for Cancer? What do these new beginnings look like for Cancer? Do these new beginnings look like? You know what patience looks like too? Ooh, I like that. This is just what I was about to say. And then that's what I thought. The Ten of Wands and then the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, there's a lot to this message. So I want to start with what I was going to say before the cards came out. Is we have to be, patience takes many different forms. And a big part of what patience is not settling for something that isn't good enough for us out of fear that something better is never going to come, right? So, and that can be in so many different ways, not falling back into old relationships or old patterns or old habits or old careers or old paths because we think that nothing better is ever going to come along. It's having patience and believing so much in what it is that you deserve and you desire that you're willing to kind of have that patience and stick out those periods of fear, doubt, anxiety for the ultimate goal. And I feel as if that's kind of what your energy has been about, sticking to what it is that you deserve, standing up for yourself, doing the work on yourself, self-improvement, making improvements to your life to kind of align with the person that you want to be, the life you want to have, and then having patience and saying, I'm not going to settle for anything that doesn't align with that life. And then moving into 2024, it feels as if, it feels, especially with the Ten of Pentacles showing up again, it feels as if you're going to get what it is that you have been waiting for almost, or start investing in what it is that you have been waiting for. But there's a caveat to that. It's going to depend on whether or not you maintain that patience. That is going to be the biggest aspect of whether or not you're able to manifest what it is that you desire, is if you're able to stick it out with faith, believing that something better is going to come for you, and allowing yourself to lean into that faith and to trust the process, not falling back into old habits or old patterns, and allowing yourself to believe that better is possible and better is going to come. If you are able to do that, I feel as if this new beginning is very abundant. Very abundant. And that patience will pay off. That's what you can expect in 2020. But you're going to have to battle, right, that part of you that's going to want to say, because I'm not saying come January 1st, all your patience pays off, right? It's going to be kind of a process throughout the year. And so needing to understand that there's going to be times where you're going to want to give up. There's going to be times where you're going to want to settle. There's going to be times where you're like, maybe I should go back to my ex. Don't do it. Don't allow those time periods to trick you into believing that the best is behind you, that what's better is behind you, because what's better for you and what is possible for you lies ahead of you, and it lies in your ability to have patience in the fact that it exists. So I feel as if this 2024 is a year of your patience paying off, both the patience that you've had from the seeds that you've planted and the patience you continue to have moving forward. What can Cancer expect in 2024? What can Cancer expect in 2024? There you are. Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female. Four of Wands. I couldn't tell if this is upright or not. It's definitely upright. Is this upright? Yeah, that's upright. Queen of Cups, Four of Wands. I want a little bit more on this Four of Wands. The finish line. That's what this is. Crossing the finish line. Closing out a cycle of some sort. Crossing the finish line is just what leads to this new beginning. Yeah, that's how I'm seeing this Four of Wands, like a finish line. And then there's the Nine of Pentacles on the other side of it. Crossing the finish line to what you desire in 2024. I mean, yeah. But then there's the Justice and the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like what you deserve is hidden from you. You don't see it coming. That's why the patience is so important. Because it's really going to be up to you trusting and embracing uncertainty, trusting in the unknown, trusting in the universe throughout that unknown. Because, yeah, there's that Seven of Swords. It's saying you can't see it. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to happen. You can't predict it. But you can know that if you stick it out, if you stick out that patience with faith, you're going to get what it is that you desire. I like that. I like that for you, Cancer. Patience pays off in 2024. All right. I'm going to hop on over to the extended. This is going to be focusing on what you can do to best prepare for the best possible outcome for yourself in 2024. All the information for that extended is in the description box below, as well as any information on booking a personal reading with me. Thank you so much, Cancer, as always, for your support of my channel. I do hope, obviously, that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing. And as always, Cancer, I wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. All right, bye, Cancer.